Hello viewers, hope you're doing well. Today in this video, I'm going to create an API to place the order in Node.js application. So let's get started. As you can see, a customer package inside the services. So inside this, let me create a new file with the name orderservice.js. I'm going to copy the code from a cart service. Let me add inside this file. So on the top, let me remove these imports. After that, let me remove this function. So here, I'm going to update the function name that we have, place an order. Inside the argument, it will get a user ID, order description, and the address. So it will be a async function. Now inside this function, we have to get an order by user and order status that we have pending. Let me remove this query. After that, let me call here the model that we have user and the query that we have find by ID. Inside the argument of this, let me pass here a user ID. So it will be a wait on the left side of this. Let me initialize a variable that we have user. Let me remove this. So as you can see, and if condition that we have, if active order or user null, then we have to return the response where we have a status 44 with a message order or user not found. After validating it, I am going to set order description, address, and the order status that we have placed. So first we have to set here order description. On the place of value, we have to pass here order description. After that, let me set here the address. So it will be a active order dot address, and we have to pass here the address. At the last, we have to set here order status that we have placed. After setting these, we have to update the document in a MongoDB. So it will be a active order dot save that we have the query, and it will be a await. After saving it, we have to create a new order. So let me open here an auth service. As you can see, the object of an order. So let me copy this. Let me add inside the order service. Inside this, we have to set the amount value 0, address that we have, default address, order status that we have pending, and the user that we have this. After that, we have to create a new document in a MongoDB. After creating a new order, I'm going to return the response where we have a status 200 and the data that we have active order. Let me export this function. After an order service, let me create order controller. Now I'm going to copy the code from a cart controller. Let me add inside the order controller. So on the top, we have to import here order service. From order service, we have to import a function that we have, listen order. Let me remove this function. So first I'm going to update the function name that we have, place order. So it will be a async function. Inside the argument, it has callback parameters, request and response. Now inside this function, we have the try and the catch block. The catch block will catch an exception in case of API failing, where we have to return the response where we have a status 500, the error message in the form of a JSON. Now inside the try block, we have to extract a user ID from a request.user.id. After that, we have to extract order description and the address from a request body. So first we have to extract here order description. After that, we have to extract here address. After extracting these, let me call a function from order service that we have, place an order. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here a user ID, order description, and the address. We are saving the function response into this variable that we have, response. After getting the response, we have to return the response where we have a status and the response in the form of a JSON. Let me update the variable name that we have, order, on the place of value that we have, response.data. Let me export this function. Now after that, let me create an order route. Let me copy the code from a cart route. Let me add here. So on the top, I'm going to import an order controller. From order controller, we have to import a function that we have, place order. As you can see, a route where we have a mapping post, the URL that we have slash. After the URL, we have a few middlewares, authenticate, JWT, and the authorize role that we have, customer. After these, we have to call the function from an order controller that we have, place order. Let me remove this, and we have to export here the router. Now after that, let me open here app.js. So here I'm going to import an order route. The import name that we have, customer order route. So I'm going to initialize this. So it will be a app.use. First, we have to define here the prefix path that we have /API/customer. /order, and we have to navigate the request to an order route. So it will be a customer order route. Now you can see a flow of a place order endpoint. From this route, we are calling a function from an order controller that we have, place order. From this function, we are calling a function from an order service that we have, place an order. Let me remove this object. Now you can take a look of an order service. So that's all for now from my side. If you have any confusion, you can document. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.